From the dawn of 1st August to 4th August 2025, blaring emergency bells across Beijing and surrounding mountain villages began a relentless, roaring chant. Warning, evacuation, chaos. Across the capital and its mountainous outskirts, alarms shrieked continuously, setting a frantic tone. The city's flood sirens joined in cacophony, an unbroken, deafening chorus urging citizens from urban districts to highland hamlets, evacuate now or face total inundation. In the western and northern mountain districts, notably Mentugu, Fangshan, Huairou, Changping, and Miyun, rivers turned into explosive torrents. Bridges snapped almost instantly under raging floodwaters. Entire spans collapsed, plunging into muddy depths. Long-standing stone and steel structures were torn apart. In the highland villages, entire homes perched on hillsides vanished, washed clean from their foundations in powerful mud flows and flash floods. Roads carved into slopes were shattered, tarmac peeled off like paper. Landslides triggered by saturated soil obliterated roadways linking rural hamlets to the city. In many areas, cars and trucks were submerged, floated away, or wedged under rubble. Images from Miyun and Mentugu show vehicles half-sunken in churning brown waters. Some overturned, others piled on top of one another in grotesque debris jams. In the sprawling rural hills, more than 242 bridges were damaged or destroyed, and over 24,000 homes lay in ruins, according to preliminary reports from the city's deputy mayor. Despite uncertainty about human loss, authorities have evacuated more than 1 million residents, a staggering mass movement representing a crisis of unprecedented proportions for Beijing. From bustling urban blocks to remote mountain villages, families were moved en masse ahead of cresting floodwaters. In districts such as Mentugu, Fangshan, Changping, and Huairou, emergency teams moved quickly to ferry villagers out of hazard zones. Major evacuation routes were clogged with refugee convoys, buses, trucks, and private cars jammed along flooded thoroughfares, headlights gleaming in the torrential rain. Temporary shelters were established in stadiums, schools, and municipal halls, largely emptied of daily life. The mass relocation was key to reportedly averting confirmed fatalities. But the toll in psychological trauma and infrastructure loss is immense. Mountain torrents triggered widespread landslides and mudslides. The topography that has turned Beijing into a rain trap intensified effects. Every drop of moisture rolling off the high ranges funneled into narrow gorges and creeks, swelling them to destructive power. Torrents roared down hillsides, carving channels where none existed, ripping out trees and foundations. Electricity cuts and loss of communication plagued remote settlements. In many mountainous zones, entire villages were cut off, with power lines torn down, bridges gone, roads gone. Emergency response in those regions hinged on helicopters and makeshift rescue teams plunging on foot through quagmires.
哎，我去，看看这大水，哗哗的，这把这阳光房和这水泥院的全都给土了。这是农村啊，吉安的清河农村，看看这房子吧，冲毁了个溜。
But the relentless storm forecast, heavy rain possibly continuing through the second half of the week, keeps the crisis in a state of ongoing emergency. Authorities warn that further evacuations may be needed, especially in vulnerable mountain zones, unless the skies suddenly relent. What began as a violent cascade of warning bells on 1st of August has become a full-scale hydrological nightmare by 4th of August. Floodwaters have carved disaster through Beijing's mountain districts and urban fringes alike. 1 million people have fled rising torrents, yet devastation is sweeping through, dismantling bridges, smashing homes, drowning vehicles, and tearing transportation lifelines apart. The crisis continues, with torrential rain forecasts to intensify rather than abate, leaving the city and its highland hinterlands teetering on the edge of even deeper calamity. Thanks for watching Severe Weather, where we break down the facts behind nature's most intense moments. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support keeps this channel going. Hit the bell so you never miss a real, calm, and clear report. Note: some footage in this video may be used for illustration and may not show the exact event described. See you in the next one. Stay informed. Stay safe.